Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
I don't apologize for nothing, asshole. I don't trust anyone, especially not you.
Huh. Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive, and people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer... But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the Rotboars. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I found this trip, and it would save me a trip up.
You can save yourself the...
Well, then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me. But, hey, enough talk. You need to... I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security... If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was... I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone. But, and what have you got to lose right now? Nothing.
I will come with you.
Trust is earned. That goes both ways. You'd better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine... Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no... You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life... When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elix, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
You'll train me and give me equipment?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
What if I decided to leave?
Then you can go. You can only join one faction, but there will always be ways to explore the world. That's what I do, after all. We should get going. This is Rotboar territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Alexa to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
Then follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Durrus.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife. And neither of us want to end up as rot boar food. Are you ready to go on? We should get moving. Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
Let's keep going.
All right. Then follow me. Let's go.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find anything?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased.
The only good enemy.
So, you think the value of life is decided by the style? Well, you'll find. But, for me, if Magellan. Why haven't you joined a faction?
I have no... I cannot decide whether to join.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the room.
You want us to go?
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. I better warn you that the creatures in there, it would definitely be safer to bypass them for... So, what do you think?
Let's go.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized. Those clerics should be around here somewhere. We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Let's go.
Looks like someone used this as a camp before now. Maybe I could use it. This place will come in handy.
Let's go. We should get moving. I'll get this one. These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world?
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was.
I'm out of lockpicks. There was something hanging there. Here, I found these.
Elix technology. It's forbidden. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict. You see, we leave the albs and clerics to rely on machines.
Do you often find clerics?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resource. At least it's just raids from the... There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes.
Let's go on.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were elves in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all. Are you ready to go on? I'll get this one. I'll get this one. Let's go. We should get moving. Look out! Are you ready to go on? Let's go. Are you ready to go on? You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then...
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the waste. Have a look around our community.
What happens if you find it out?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Alps that has broken away from Zakor.
You're an idiot if you...
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they... But I'm sure that together... But for now, the Separatists are outnumbered. Without friends, that makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. Well, we have reached Goliath, but look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord...
Stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power and I hereby challenge you to state. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant.
Dura sent...
Oh, you're one of Dura. You better think about reporting to Ragnar. Or one of the other war... They'll check you're not an Albs. Alright. You can go in. But all weapons must remain sheathed. Oh, and don't steal anything. I don't expect any...
Understood.
Good. Then I will...
So...
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too...
Where is? With the Albs looking to...
So, and what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this Berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary?
I'm actually not.
Oh. Hopefully you have good news from the other lands. Otherwise... So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Idan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow... These rules are very simple. If you harm if you serve the community, I hope we understand. Because if not,
You're the...
Yes, correct. Heed my advice, and you will find the... Is there anything else?
Where can I buy armor like...
Ha! You can't simply buy... You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior.
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you... So, make yourself useful in the city.
Let's assume I help.
Yeah.
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why...
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that...
Yes, it's...
I have to admit, At least you're observant.
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a lot of people come to me, looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have
You said something about a
Correct. You must have sensed it out there. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand a chance against the Alb, I need information about the other... Any information would be useful. But if you could bring me a report... So, be it the outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from... Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. You, on the other hand... Now, I can give this job to... The journey will have dangers. But if you stick to the path, you should reach... So, what will it be? Impress me, and you will learn not just... We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone.
About my... I don't...
Nor should you.
Then you will pay...
You will get paid for the tasks you're given.
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. No one will cheat you here.
What do I...
Ask around. Help the people here. Some are overburdened, or lend them a hand.
And that means...
Don't do it.
Is there...
You seem to take this seriously. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, the cultivators are constantly... Oh, and Eardor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Fine. As you can see, there's always...
Where is the world?
To the south of Goliath. Chances are he's just busy tending to it. But I don't want to leave that to chance.
even more than Goliath.
With all the wounded...
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from... I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know.
Be careful.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen, what I need is some help.
Is that enough?
This is a small town with lots of big... So, have you given those weapons over? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them.
I can't... You think it's wrong to forbid tech?
Some say Elix fell from the sky as a curse. Of course. I can offer you Elexit if you give... And should you wish to learn more about technology...
No, your Alexit.
Then superstition wins over... A loss for us all. Go. Hand them in.
So, you decided to stick around? Well, I've been given a job by a warlord Ragnar that I think might suit.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, you see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliath a few months ago. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up.
Does Ragnar think a berserk?
Ascor was killed with a sword, and there aren't too many... But if Ragnar's right, then it must be someone who... So, Ragnar drew up a list of 5... No idea why these 5 exactly.
Tell me about...
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar, he went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. However, they didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might...
And you think
You're a stranger here. That...
What kind of law?
To be honest, I think... But Ragnar, against all the evidence. Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. But if a warlord has an itch to scratch, then...
Is this why you brought me to Goliath? To do your dirty work?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by...
I'll find...
Ragnar wants answers. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But, and who knows? Maybe one of them did do it.
Will the
Tell them you're investigating. They'll answer your question. Let me know if you need help.
Who are the...
A group of people who were out there in the... First on the list is Baron. As far as I know, he doesn't have an alibi. But then there's Thorgal. I have no idea why Ragnar would put him on the list. Third is Garen. He was reliable, but he seems to have lost. Last are Rock I can't get a handle on. There's something he's not happy about. They were all outside Goliath at the time of the murder. Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was... I doubt you'll get a confession. I doubt any of them did it, but you'll get a sense of the...
Where can I find...
They're all still out there. Track them.
Do you think we need...
We're a team. I'm ready if you...
If it's so dangerous, why do you...
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet. But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the...
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Stay alert out there.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search... Speak now.
You're a healer?
Ah, well, you will find healers among us. But you will... Perhaps not Amric's best choice of name. We cure Magellan and from that curse...
It sounds...
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine. One day, all Elix will come. Until then, we must contend the power. Tell me, you've not said what you're doing. Something brought you here, didn't it?
What are you talking?
Was it a strange sequence of events that... A disturbance? A change? You know you need to be here, but you don't... What brings...
What goods have you...
Sure.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
No, right? You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about.
Are you in need of medic? It'll take time to prepare them, I'm afraid. With all the fighting, we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help everyone who asks?
It is a healer's duty, especially in these times of war. And it is needed, bitterly. Which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all of them, but it seems not even our magic.
Can you heal my...
Let me have a look. You don't... Here, I...
Thank you.
Besides, the more people who can patch themselves up, the less...
You must hear a lot about what's going...
I don't need to hear. The magic the Alves are using is so destructive. Somehow they're...
It's more powerful than
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Alves...
Hurt? Yes.
Yes. They say Elex makes machines of men. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me.
What do you know about Elix?
I met an Alb separatist. His external wounds weren't so bad. He was trying to cope all that pain.
What happened to him?
He died. It was all just too much.
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? Do you think they should be strict, or just you?
Laws should...
It's time you had an educate.
Why are you...
Well, so, I'm not surprised at all. Listen, can I ask you a favor? As an outsider, you're not bound by our law.
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. We decommission forbidden, making Magaland safer one I came up with. Not everyone understands what we do here. But as Amrek said, technology is seduction.
What happened?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but I think if it is really one.
Why don't...
No, if that's a real outlaw, they couldn't deal with it. They're not top-notch. No, I wouldn't want to put them in danger, but you.
Why wouldn't...
Stealing. Stealing, of course. And the pit is where we throw all the bit worthless to us. But an outlaw?
What
Kill him. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. I'm certain he's up to something.
So, why don't you take...
Well, I'm a technical expert. Angrim wouldn't want me. I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. Look, Angrim's already watching me. He hears I've been near an out.
I will...
Good. Great. I saw him by the cliff outside the gate into Goliath. You know.
To make a trade.
And what brings you to me?
I've heard you're the person to talk to when you need something hard to get hold of.
Did Angrim send you? Look, I don't know where he gets these ideas about me.
I'm not here from Angrim. I need to buy a laser weapon, the sort the clerics use. I got hold of one recently, but then Hakon spotted it and confiscated it. Do you know how I can get hold of another one? And if you can get me one, can you get me, say, 3?
Are you insane? I don't know this man. I've never met him.
Keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, stranger. I've no idea what you're talking about. Trade? Me? I'm a solid, honest berserker. I don't know who told you what, but get lost before you get me exiled, or worse.
I'm going.
Why do you think you're losing the war?
You've seen the enemy. Alb raiders? Cleric mechs? We are the guardians of Magaland. It's our... Why does it matter how we win it? It's winning and choosing what...
And how do you want to win?
In a fair fight. Not with swords and superstition against energy weapons. If we've crossed the line and are prepared to kill a man, why question the way he was killed? Better to give up some of our principles.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen.
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solution.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give. I'll bet you, except maybe being impaled on the unmentionables with a hot, rusty butt. And I'm getting to the point. Here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to... And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such...
You want to trick?
Illegal here is legal there. Law's just a matter of geography. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could...
Rare items?
Rare is, you could spend your life or spend your Alexid...
You're looking...
I help people with When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, no fuss, no over... And all I just do is any honest, loyal law...
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hey, can I help you?
Who wants to know?
My name is Bourne. I am the chief Let me welcome you to Goliath. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants, damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing.
What do you mean?
You've seen what a wasteland the rest of the world is. Zakor's ice sheets, Ignidon's lava fields. Only here in Edan can you see Magalan as it was before the I know. What use is history when staying alive? But if we don't know where we came from, this land around us was destined. If people hadn't remembered what it was like before, that's true of people too. Plant the right idea, but only if they know their past and believe in it. And that's what we really grow here. We grow hope.
What's a seedling?
We grow a lot of different plants here, but of them all, the world hearts are the most important. That's why these plants get their own fortified... If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit. Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have space for more people willing to dedicate themselves. I hope you find your...
What a mess.
Ah, Gunfast. What news from the fields?
You hear you're still looking for volunteers to...
What good?
Understood. What are you doing with that damn technology?
Hey, watch it there! Hey. You think the armor in this place may... Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's not true. My damned hard work. So don't get in my way.
What's so good about the armor?
Quality, skill, year. And as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible. As a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different... So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the freedom of movement needed. But a warrior's armor must be robust.
Can I get...
I am only authorized to hand out equipment. A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have...
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your...
Why would you even say that?
Fucking elves. They'll cost all of us.
May the sun shine on...
Ooh, who are you? What are you doing here? No one's allowed around the...
I'm no threat.
So you say? What brings you all the way out here?
Are you responsible for the World Heart here?
That's what you care about? The World Heart? What about the men sent with it? If we wither, it does too. But yes, what are we next to a World Heart? Ants in history. Maybe that's what Bourne meant. He told me being a cultivator was about learning who you are.
What is a cult?
Well, we're farm. We grow the crops for Goliath, and the warriors act like they're the big guys, but really, warriors might get the glory. But it's a...
How long have...
Oh, I got sent here as punishment.
Punished? And you say you would...
Yeah, beer, women, and fights were all... Now, I get a kick from seeing just a few seedlings a season make... I can take pride.
Tell me.
Nothing, really.
So, you were here when he was killed?
Probably. I haven't been anywhere else in months. I only go back for supplies or to
3 months ago, around Manasy.
Oh, then I was back in Goliath sometime around then.
How well do you...
Not at all. I mean, I knew of him. People talked about him. But I don't think I... But, you know, people can be like that. Some...
Do you know where...
I'm guessing somewhere in the forest, or what?
Did you hear anything else about it?
Well, I'm wondering why you're not asking. No one seems to be asking about it. And from what I heard, it was being sent to a cultivator in the hope it could go on to Tavar or some... But it never...
Do you carry a sword?
Of course.
You work here on your...
Most of the time. It didn't used to be as lonely. They'd send patrol, but since the Albs started attacking, we've been... Yeah, I guess we're not...
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Me? Of course I didn't.
You really don't think you have a motive?
You mean the seedling he had? I'm a cultivator. I look after a World Heart.
You're out here with a sword.
If I tried to attack a warrior with a sword, chance...
How safe is the World Heart?
You mean with the Albs scouting out? They don't seem to register it. The World Heart mustn't be their mission, or they don't know about it. That is, if the animals didn't get me first. Still, all in a day's work.
Anything you want me to report to Ragnar?
Yeah. Can you tell him about the World Heart? But if you're offering to help, I've not had any supplies. Can you get them to send?
What do you mean?
They don't come here. You'd think they'd come straight for it, huh? It's eating Elix and they sort... Maybe they don't like the mana. The mutants here love it, but when they eat it, it makes them sick. Me?
I will...
Thank you. Cinda is probably the best person to ask. She's fierce. I mean, balls. I'm not asking for anything special. Just the usual supply run. Or just, well...
What they send you?
At some point, when they remember. Trust me, you going and asking will... Our stomachs have better memories than that. Listen, Goliath aside, there's a plant. The cultivator's loaf. If we could... It grows everywhere, but we've just not had time to collect them.
4 dozen?
Yes. Hopefully that would last us until we... Say, let's round it up. It would save you a trip to Goliath.
Why plant the... So tell me.
We're changing the world. Wherever you plant a World Heart, it makes the soil come back to life. The more we plant, the more of... We have to plant them in places like this, because it's where they make a difference.
So where do the World Hearts come from? Where do you get...
Directly from Goliath, normally. But you can't rely...
Why have the
The Alb attacks. The warlords have put all... We're supposed to be self-sufficient out here, but...
Hey, you, what are you doing? You're scaring away everything within a day's walk. You crash around like that, you'll scare off anything you can eat and attract...
I don't know.
That's as plain as a horny troll in your sleep. You'd better learn quick. You're scaring away the prey that is mine. It's hard enough bringing in the food I have to, without some big-footed... Still, seeing as you aren't a natural...
You're a hunter?
Yeah, I found my place. This is where I belong, with nature and for nature. I want nothing to...
Why not?
Too much talking, too much bullshit. But you look like a talker. Is that why you're here?
What are you hunting?
Whatever I find. You can't be too picky if you want. You won't catch anyone in Goliath. They're missing good meat.
A berserker was killed.
The forest is a dangerous...
The berserker who was murdered.
That's Gore. That ass. Yeah, I knew. I kept out of his... He kissed Ragnar's ass and treated every... Sociable just means happy to...
When were you...
I don't know. Not free. This is the best area for hunting, and all Goliath cares about is me filling my quota. As long as I...
Do you always hunt with...
A bow? Traps? I'm here to feed berserkers, not the creatures.
You didn't like us.
I didn't put myself in a position where I needed to. Little shit won't be missed.
Sounds like you had a grudge.
I think most people are assholes. You only... What's with all these questions? Is some asshole trying...
I'm questioning anyone I meet out here. Is that your only alibi?
I'm a hunter. You want to know where...
Do you want...
Nothing wrong with hunting. Let other people kiss ass and climb ladders. I want to stay at... It's bad enough they send me these half-baked...
You don't like apprentices?
Apprentices want to be hunters. I get people who don't want to be...
You don't think they deserve a chance?
Sending them here just gives them a chance to get killed. Live day to day, having to hit your quota of meat to send... While you train people who don't want to be here? I went hunting with Leonard a few days ago. He was so clumsy. We got home here with no meat, and all of those damn raptors followed us right back here onto our hunting. I'm not doing that.
You should take care.
Hunt raptors alone? Sure. What's the point of living, hey? Me? I'm gonna have to wait those raptors out. And Goliath...
What do you have to trade? Teach me something.
Sure.
Who are you?
I am Leonard. Berserker, prospective hunter, and apprentice. At least I will be if Master Garin will teach.
You're learning to be...
I'm an apprentice. Do you have any
I'm learning.
Master Garen says that life and you'll become dead if you can't learn. That's the most he says. But no, maybe you can learn something from him.
You don't.
We have, but last time he went out, he let me try and shoot the pack leader, but...
You dropped.
I know. Then it was too late. We had to run. Master Garen's not...
You...
Yes, I wasn't going... I ran.
So?
Garen. Master Garen won't let me have... He's not taught me how to make one. How can I hunt without a... Make a new one? Where...
And you won't.
Would you?
I never said.
But would you think about it? Please, will you help? I can pay you if...
I will find...
If you do that, you will have... And I will also give you a few Oh, and this needs... I don't want Garen. He'll get over it when I have my... But if he hears in advance...
Where did you...
Everything happened so fast. In any case, it was...
That's a lot of ground.
Yeah, but at least... They followed us, so they're not... If I think of anything else, I'll let...
I found your bow.
And in one piece. Thank you. This is much better than anything I could have made. I can hunt again. Thank you, thank you. You are a good man.
Who said you could give Leonard his...
He needed it, so I got it.
You might think you were being helpful. Leonard needed to learn a lesson.
What do you have to...
Ugh!
I'll get that beast myself.
Ah, shit. Back the fuck off, all right? You don't need trouble. Just walk away and pretend you didn't find me.
You're the one in trouble.
And you came here to talk, did you? You want me to talk? Well, how's this for talk? Go fuck yourself.
Why are you hanging around?
What? I can't stand here? You gonna hassle someone for just standing here? What are you, a fucking owl? So what do you want?
How is life as an outlaw?
Total, unmitigated, and relentless fucking joy. I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want to be stuck out here waiting to get eaten by raptors?
You're not happy being an outlaw?
You know, at least it was my own stupid, shitty decision to be out. Those poor dumb pricks up there? They come out here to get eaten by raptors because some other dumb prick tells. If there's one thing I've learned, if you're gonna end up in this shit, it's better to make that shit yourself, rather than roll around in someone else's.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting on your mom. What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to find some shit that's worth selling. You even know how much tech they have stashed in their pit? They actually throw all that shit away. But while I know that, it's not like I can hang about up there in Goliath to try and get it. Those tree shaggers get funny about outlaws. Sometimes they bar you from the town.
You're barred?
Not barred as such, more like... I just took some shit, that's all. Like I said, they throw all sorts of... So I'm here to collect it and put it...
Are you waiting around?
Maybe, might be. There's a chance I know a little shit by...
He sent me to find you.
So who are you? The errand boy? What, he's got so rich?
I'm here to kill you.
What the fuck? That little sh... Listen, you go to him and get that dickhead to start trading. Tell him, tell O'Neill I want the shit he promised me.
What shit?
The shit. The technology O'Neill owes me. The prime pieces from the pit. Well, prime is stretched. The Berserkers get rid of the tech they don't want. O'Neill gets shards he does want, leaving the question, what do you want?
This area's restricted.
What is this?
This is the pit. Any Elex, any forbidden technology that comes into Goliath. Move along there. Move along. No.
Wait. One moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make... So, friend, why don't you head down and bring me something back? It'll take more beer than you... Come on. Least you can do is get...
What do you...
Beer. Water, hops, barley. Now I really...
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're gonna keep... They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they...
Magic up some...
Mana, spells, magic it up. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be... But then, what does magic... In any case, I won't let my... Even if our magic can protect us from what...
What do you have to...
You can take a look at... The selection is more limited. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still...
Are things really...
That depends who... I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for...
Eardor needs supply.
Eardor? Yes, I suppose he's not had it. But he will have to wait. He can forage in the forest.
I promised I'd get him supply.
I'm not responsible for your promises. I have a whole...
What if I buy...
Elexit is all... You can purchase everything I've got here. Except for a load of bread I had to throw out because no one... I mean, what you... For the one of a few men, we waste...
I found it. I can take that to Ear...
You could, if you think that...
He said they were desperate. I'm trying to help a...
And I'm trying to help them all.
It sounds like you...
Oh, I wish... But let's start with the Ison clan, promising me regular deliveries, and then failing to... It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But if we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air.
Can I help?
You? My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is... But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for... Can you tell Angram that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting...
Where can I find this?
The pilgrim has been gone for so... He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some hot... All we know is that his leaving had something... But what exactly...
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guard...
Yes, it's not just you.
Outlaws. The one...
And you know where they take the...
Well, if they're true outlaws, straight to Tavar and...
Interesting to know. I will speak to...
Thank you. My hunters are... But we can get by without those food supplies.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what... You'd better not try anything.
Teach me something.
Of course.
You don't think technology should...
Look at the people here. They want to change the world.
You're staying here although you don't like it. There's something wrong about it.
Okay, you seem to have figured it out. Well, particularly if you don't have any... I was traveling in Eden with a comrade to scout for men and material. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like there was no tomorrow. Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people I can convince while I am here, the...
Is there anything else you don't like?
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair. They help those around. And if you follow their laws, all of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect, the people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. The wars of the past are long gone. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but...
It sounds like you've learned a lot of...
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the Berserkers?
I don't...
An outlaw in the main... But I'd think again. At some point...
Tell me more about the...
You know about the comet that struck our planet? Well, back before the impact, Magellan had technology that could take...
So?
So the clerics want to see that golden age return. The clerics think that with Kalan's guidance, technology can sort out this mess of a planet. That it can mean...
So, is...
That depends. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can... You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons. Or anything more... And whatever you want to buy. I could offer you some food.
But...
Well, since you disagreed with me about the cleric's weapons, I'd expect...
here. This is no place for technology.
I found the outlaw.
Is he...
No.
talked? Why did...
He wants you to start trading with...
Trading? What? If I was trading, that would be against the law.
About the...
What?
Why did you stop trading with...
I wasn't trading would be illegal. Elix technology is forbidden. Anyway, I mean, that stuff was junk. I wasn't doing any harm. And Angram is monitoring the Elix oscillation.
You're responsible for overseeing the pit.
Can we trade?
Look around. Stop messing around with that technology, will you?